Joseph Tully with us. Representing yourself is very difficult business. We've seen people attempt it, and very few are successful. She's gone through 8 attorneys. We had someone on a few weeks ago that said she's mentally off. And this is a sort of a sad, just parade of events now. Losing the attorneys, her coming in. What's your take when you look at this case and you look at her behavior since she was arrested?
So I agree. I see the same thing. I see mental health issues very present in this case, and it is sad. I think that this tactic of going through 8 attorneys, just because somebody has mental health issues doesn't mean they're stupid. They could be intelligent, but, it's not like other people haven't thought of the same tactic of just keep pushing the trial off by blowing through different attorneys and you'll never get to trial. But at some point, judges get sick of that. So that's what I think is going on. And then I agree with you that the evidence looks pretty strong against her in terms of the videos and her communicating and then her subsequent statements to the police that don't really match up with what we see on video.
Here's another interaction with Sarah Boone yesterday and the judge.
I am thoroughly confused. Was a notice ever put online for this or mailed to anyone? I don't even know why Mr. Lane is here. I don't know why I'm here.
Well, ma'am, you are now representing yourself, and previously you had requested to appear at every hearing that was held. As you are now representing yourself, the court cannot have any hearings regarding your case without you being here.
Daryl Brooks represented himself, Joseph, and we watched the judge in that case sort of play good cop, bad cop for weeks. It was very difficult, but she was able to coach him when he needed it, because no one's going to be able to perform as their own attorney without some guidance. What do you think we're going to see play out? And if you're the prosecutor, how do you handle that, watching the judge and maybe the prosecution helps that out at times, because she's going to need some help, right? Correct?
Sure. Yes. This is a very tenuous situation in terms of she won't accept an attorney. So she's in this position where the judge is kind of forcing the issue, which means she has to represent herself. She's not qualified. There are mental health issues going on. If it goes to trial and she receives no help, it'll be overturned, because it'll just be a clown show, basically, for lack of a better word. And so they have to kind of prod her along. I think this affects the prosecution in that the prosecution can really just relax, soft sell the case, and let the accused kind of sink herself here in front of the jury.
Yeah, good point. It should just let her be her, and that'll play out the way it does. We'll keep monitoring that one. We'll see what's up next in that, but that was yesterday. Let's get a break. We're expecting the jury back in the Benefield case at 1 o'clock Eastern time, so they have another half hour or so. The jurors have another half hour to eat. The state has another half hour to prepare for the cross-examination. We'll watch it all.